Hey, Edison Duelist, Robbie coming to you guys here with a deck profile and a deck discussion. Yeah, it's Gigaplant, like the video just says. I've been putting this one off because it's just a lot of people have been doing the deck profile, and I've come to like the really hard realization, like it seems like 37 or 36 of the cards in the deck are like fully optimized on this version, and there's almost just no way to, work the deck a different way. This is the closer to the combo build from Orlando, not so much like the more mid-rangey build that does combo but also has like Morphing Jar, Necro Garden. I felt like that version was the slower build of the two. So I took what I took from what I saw, changed it a little bit to myself, but I really just, as I was playing the deck, I really felt like the main deck was the most optimized, which doesn't leave a lot of room for improvement, which is good. But it was also kind of boring because that doesn't seem like the deck can adapt, and if the format adapts to the deck, then the deck can't really adapt to the format. So that being said, just give you guys my list. Yeah, so monster lineup is really tiny, so you don't lose the deck Devi. 2 Gigaplant, 2 Lone Fire, sorry I was in reverse order there. 2 Dandelion, 1 Titanial, Nettles, and Copy Plant. That's it for the monster count. So really tiny monster count. Yeah, the only other like monsters you could play in the deck is like I said, Morphing Jar is pretty cool, Sangan, and Gores. But I think those three are all still kind of slow in their own sense that I don't find them to be as necessarily as good in the deck. Other than that, I mean, that seems like just everything you should play in the deck here, like completely. Nothing else screams to be, played. So that's just the monster count. Really low monster count. This deck does lose to Eradicator with the next section, which is its super high spell count. So we're going to equip spells first. We have 3 Supervise. This is mandatory, standard, no argument. This is just maxed. Now where I differ from other builds, and I really think that I think the argument to be made here is this ratio is 3 DDR, 1 Mark of the Rose. Most people play 2 and 2 for their 7 spells. And while I think Mark of the Rose is a really good card, I think that you have, if your power tool stays around to search for a DDR the following turn, you have a higher percentage to get the DDR, which means, you do have a lower percentage to get the mark. But I find more times than not DDR is the better equipped spell between the two of these, especially with Gold Sark or anything else in the deck. I just think that having more copies of this than this is a better choice. I've seen times where this card's just dead. Sure, this card's dead as well, but you're going to be able to combo better with this than this. I don't know. But you technically don't have just 1 copy of this. You do have 3 hidden armories, so you have 4 copies, 6 copies, and 6 copies. Realistically, I felt like that was just the better way to play, was more copies of this than this. Yeah, I don't know. I could be wrong. I just feel like this is the worst equipped spell of them. I almost did actually play an 8th equipped spell, and that was United We Stand, just for a little bit more of a kill shot. But I ended up not testing it yet. It's still in my box of considerations for the deck. For consistency, we have 3 Upstart. There's nothing else to say about that. And then we have Foolish to get Dandy access for Super Solar Nutrient. You have 2 Gold Sark, so you can Gold Sark DDR your Lone Fire, or you can Gold Sark for a sweeper like one of these two. It's Gold Sark. Gold Sark's nuts. We have some Recursion with Miracle Furt. 3 seems, this could be like the argument too, 2 could be just in the right amount. 3 is also a high amount. I play 3 of these for a reason that I'll show you in a minute. Then you have 3 Super Solars. You want to open this card to combo as best as you can. And the reason why I'm playing Miracle Furt is card destruction. I think card destruction, you're able to discard your equipped spells that are not as good, like the Mark or the DDRs at the time, and set up a Miracle Furt, or if you have Dandelion in hand to set up a Super Solar Nutrient play, you can card destruction, You lose the equip spell, sure. You have hidden armor to get them back from the grave. Maybe you already have full combo and Gold Sark's not going to Gold Sark you into anything that's necessarily good. So instead of playing the 2 -1s, you can just play the -1 here, lose the Gold Sark, draw a new card. Yeah, so this is, in theory, this is like the 40th card. I think that the theory of being able to combo by pitching the Dandy, or if you're, you know, bricked up on Titanial or Gigaplant, you can pitch it, Miracle Furt, and then go from there. I think this just has more versatility, and instead of Morphing Jar where you have to set it and just kind of like, you know, tell that you have a Morphing Jar coming up, card destruction is like unexpected. I don't know. It's just the card I chose. Last is the traps. This is the area where I feel like there's the most room for arguments. Now, being a heavy combo deck, you do want some valid protection with Solemn. It's just an absolute crazy card, so you need to play it. You want to be able to like push your plays through. It's just good. And then you have Mirror Torrential. Argumentatively, you could take out Torrential, but like you're setting up your deck where you're waiting until you have the combo, and Torrential is just good. 2 Geki Break. You can switch around the number of discard traps, which discard traps you're playing. I just think Geki Break's the best because it stops oppression. Then I have 1 Threatening Roar in the deck. This could be Trap Dust Shoot, could be the 3rd Geki Break. I know my friend Donovan is testing 2 Roars. It's just like the other 40th card besides card destruction. It's just a good card, lets you get time to like set up the board, set up a combo, and just progress the game state where you need to be like absolutely fine and safe. No brain control. Mark is your brain control. You don't have a whole lot of conversion with brain anyway. Like you do have tuners, yes. You do have tribute for Gigaplant, but that's just so randomly not going to be needed. It's just not needed in the deck, in my opinion. Extra deck is a little free. I'm not gonna lie. I took most of what everyone else was playing, and then just yeah. So most important card you need is 2 Power Tool. You're gonna make 1 in the combo 100% of the time. You can make the second one later. This card is just crazy. Yeah, you have 7 choices with it, so it's gonna resolve at least once, if not 2 to 3 times, depending on how well you can set up the board and how well you can defend it. 5s, we have just Cataster. 4s, you have Armory Arm. These don't come up often, but what they do, they're needed, so it's just good. Armory Colossal still exists. 8 stars, we have 2 Blackroot Drago. There is space enough for 2. You could cut one of them down to be something else, but right now 2 is just a solid choice. Donovan's been testing 2. I keep telling him 2 is not needed, but he does have space in the extra deck where it's like, okay, what else am I gonna play? 6s, you have Brio, Goyo, and that's it. You could have a Flamevell guy, because this is a 14 card extra. I'll tell you what Donovan's doubling up on in a second that he's not playing. And it's just again, preference. Now we have Colossal, Stardust, he is playing 2. Again, preference, I just play 1. Red Dragon, Thought Ruler, so that's the rest of the 8s. Yeah, like you could have the 2nd Stardust and play the way he's doing it. You could just have 2nd Colossal. I don't know, anything else that you find like a necessarily needed one. And then lastly, you have Gotems and Mistworm. You don't even need these cards. They could be the 2nd Stardust and something else. It's just, you can make him pretty easily. He's big. Then Mistworm, when you're making Mistworm, you're generally trying to go for game anyway. So, yeah, Mistworm's a pretty good card. So you could have the 2nd Stardust. You could have Flamevell Urquias. You could have another 7-star. In fact, I'm missing Black Rose. Okay, so this is a 15 card extra for me. Yep, I'm missing Black Rose. My bad. Black Rose is my 15th. I don't think he plays Thought Ruler. So this is, again, just a flex spot, really. So, yep, and I forgot Black Rose. That's on me. Sorry, I have so many different decks in different deck boxes, and the extra deck, as you can see, is just so many different sleeve colors and such here that I kind of forgot, because, yeah, that's on me. Yeah, I think this deck is very strong. You can do a lot of really, really strong combos. Like this is just game automatically. It's 8,000. If you don't know how to do that combo, it's Lone Fire, Gigaplant, Supervise, they do this, copy, make Power Tool, this comes back. You have a 66% chance of hitting the Supervise. Supervise this back, and then this tributes this off. Get her. This will bring back him. So let's plus the Power Tool. That's game right there. So if you can break their board and just do that, or if it's like a Swap Frog pass kind of turn, you can just kill them out of nowhere. There are a lot of other like insanely sick combos. I haven't really done a combo video for the deck. It's not really my thing to do combo videos. I know Donovan was like picking my brain of like what combos I could do with the deck. And there are some like really gross ones with, it's really hard to do and it's really greedy, but with Brionac, you can Brionac bounce the Supervise and keep going over and over again. Doing that is, again, incredibly greedy, and it takes quite a bit of resources because to make this, you have to have at least had Copy Plant and a Dandelion, or a Copy Plant and something else, or just like Nettles and a 4-star that you took off Mark of the Rose, and it's just, you're already doing a whole lot anyway to do the Brionac combos, and it doesn't really set up your board to be any stronger than necessarily what it could have been. Like the absolute best board I think I've ever built up, and I had no cards in hand after, so like, you know, we're putting it all on the board. I think the board I had was something like this. So very, very strong board, very sticky. But again, I wasted my whole hand to do this, and this doesn't do enough if they dupe block you, like triple dupe block you, and then you have Brionac just to bounce one, and you're not doing anything after that. So yes, super strong board, but it's not much of a game plan after if you just waste all your cards into this kind of board setup. But yeah, guys, I hope you like this video. I'll be playing some more hat format stuff, so I'm gonna have more decks up for that soon. Other than that, I hope you guys like the videos. I don't have too much more going on in the terms of making decks for Edison. I think I'm tapped out on that for quite a while mentally. And yeah, I think soon enough I want to get more dual videos in, or some sort of other videos. So if you guys want to comment below what you guys think you would like to see from me, yeah, that's about it, guys. All right, I hope you guys have a great night. Peace.